Earth's Dawn. I had a chance to play Earth's Dawn for the PS4. Here's some exposition. If you don't understand Japanese, but you can read English, you'll find English at the bottom of the video. But you probably figured that out already. So I'll just stop talking. So you get the idea. You're the last hope. I don't know. Human and machine kind of sewn together, combined in order to defeat a seemingly unstoppable foe. You've heard it all before. So you can actually have some level of customization over your character, and so on and so forth. This guy is really decorated, like, seriously. So they send you into a mission. Yep. And you'll encounter enemies. And the game does a nice job of giving you, tutorializing things for you at the beginning. So to show you the ropes on brake gauges and things like that. One thing you'll notice immediately is that as soon as the fight begins, the people that you were previously running up to these enemies with, they are long gone. The AI does little to nothing. So this may as well just be a singular chosen one story, because they're there to run. You know, it's sort of like House Party. You know, they got your back, just way back, because they are way back. They have no problem letting you do all the work, and looking kind of cool sometimes. I'm kind of getting my bearings here, so you have to forgive me for the very simplistic combos and things. That kick was nice though. And look who's here after all the work is done. And why does she not have any clothes on? Like, why would she have on like a, yeah, I don't know. To sort of show you the ropes of the game, kind of gives you a little boss battle to start off with. Kind of just dodges his, hers, or its claws or whatever, and you can make short work of it. Chop its face right off. Level up. And right off into the sunset. Yeah, she really has no clothes on. They have all this armor on, and yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But nor does your friends turning tail and running as soon as there's some danger. So you earn new skills, and you can apply a lot of the jewels and gems and shiny things that you've acquired in your mission to your weapons. They'll go over that too. That guy looks serious. Yeah, they mentioned that it was a fusion of sorts, yeah. So you can apply those elements to the weapons to augment various abilities. You can also break weapons down into their raw materials and then take those and apply them to other weapons and armor and things like that. Sorry to cut you off there. In terms of the skill customization, this part's going to take a little bit of time. I kind of left it balanced. Well, I think I might have really chosen defensive, but I mean the tree is just like, the skill tree is absolutely huge, so it's a little intimidating. There's a lot there, so you can definitely spend some time tweaking the abilities and combos and things. And for whatever reason, the game decides to give you a time limit. So when you're in the missions, you're eating up a chunk of the time, and then when you're back to the menus, you have a limited amount of time with which to do whatever you're going to do in terms of augmenting your weapons or customizing your character. It didn't start off that way, but it's fairly early on that they introduced the time constraint. Yeah, I wasn't a fan, but I get it. They want to create a sense of urgency, seeing as how you are the chosen one, you are the Chandler Gerald of this world. And then they'll send you on missions to fight things that you pretty much have no business even encountering. But here we are. See? Yeah, I pretty much had no business fighting that thing. So I went back in and figured I'd tweak some weapons and stuff. Nothing I had initially was able to actually fight that thing. I believe you have to play the game for a while, really level up, and then come back. And I'm assuming when you kill something on that level that you get something pretty good in terms of resources for it. Your guns are unlimited, but there's a cooldown, so you can shoot and then kind of empty a clip, and then you have to wait a couple of seconds or whatever so you can fire again. A whole lot of these bat things, like a lot. I only need to collect like 4 of whatever in order to get through the mission. And when the mission's complete, like you're done. Like they just say, okay, you're done, you're finished, you're good. If you level up, whatever, they evaluate you and yank you out of there. So it is what it is. Never gets old cutting off the arms and stuff. That's always a pretty cool thing. So there was a bit of a metroidvania. Sorry, I was doing some audio stuff, and this part just doesn't have any sound. But there's sort of it's loose from what I played. Sort of a metroidvania kind of thing where you'll gain this like super ability that can bash apart those pink blocks that you saw. But the thing is, even if you have it, there was a point where I wanted to use it on a certain section, but the game sort of invisible wall means that no, you don't have permission to do that yet. Despite having the ability, standing in front of the blocks and having already broken many of them, the game was like, nah, you're just not ready for it. Maybe now it could be that the enemies behind it are at such a level where I wouldn't stand a chance. Some might be protecting me from my own foolishness, but who's to say? So that was kind of interesting. So the game kind of wants you to backtrack, but backtracking is one of the issues I had. Early on, you only really see a handful of environments. You're like in that subway station for quite some time. You kind of rotate around the same places over and over again. And then the missions are like, oh, hey, collect 6 of these things. And then instead of the enemy being purple, the enemy is blue. So there's some repetition in there. So just a word of warning, if you're averse to seeing pretty much the same environments over and over again, at least in one section, and then the section to follow, kind of seeing that same new section ad nauseum, if that bothers you, then that could be an issue. I do think that level of customization you have and that skill tree sort of compensate for what does seem like somewhat of a repetitive kind of hack and slash. Like you can build some combos, but nothing really amazing that I've seen thus far. Earthstone is fun. I did enjoy my time with it, but I'd like to see a little bit more variety in some of the levels. Anyway, feel free to check out some of these videos you see here, and I guess that's it. Oh, like, subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Leave a comment. I like those too. All right, that's it. All right.